Video games have been around for a long time and are a huge part, heck probably the biggest part of entertainment besides movies and TV shows. Whether you're a kid or a teen, or even a 40-year-old adult, there's bound to be a time where you played video games and enjoyed it immensely. There is not a single person on this planet that has not played a video game. But the one thing that is ever so prevalent in the video game landscape are the console wars. There have been many consoles, whether it's extremely retro consoles like the Dreamcast, the Nintendo 64 or even the SNES, or game consoles from Nintendo like the Wii, the DS, and who could forget the amazing console, the Nintendo Switch. But there are two consoles that are the king and top dog of the consoles, and those of course are the PlayStation and the Xbox. Ever since their inception they have been the leaders of the video game industry for a long time. But the question that everyone is still asking and continue to discuss to this day is which is the superior console. Well, let's talk about that and discuss why I personally think the PlayStation is better than the Xbox. Now, first thing that PlayStation does better than Xbox is the overall design of the set, the consoles and the controllers. The console design for the Xbox is good, but there's not a lot of variety to it. It's just, well, a box with an X on it. It is a cool design, but there's not a lot to it and does leave a lot of room for expansion and improvement. The other Xbox consoles have a very similar design in both shape and an exterior, just a rectangular box with an X on it. While the Xbox 360 does look a bit different from the Xbox, it doesn't really change the game, get it? Xbox 360, the Xbox One and the Xbox Series X all have the same design, some with sharper corners but not really different. The PlayStation on the other hand has all the variety. All the consoles are different from each other to where you could tell which one is which. The PlayStation has a traditional design with a CD lid on it. The PlayStation 2 is smaller with a bit more edge. The PlayStation 3 is rounder with a DVD type inserter. The PlayStation 4 looks like a sandwich and is by far the best one so far. I haven't played PS5 yet, and the PlayStation 5 looks like that skyscraper from Hong Kong. All have unique and distinct designs that are easily recognizable and identifiable. The controllers for the PlayStation are legit perfection. Right portion, right amount of width and length, and right amount of vibrancy. It's very easy to hold and play with and can easily navigate. The Xbox controllers are easy enough to control but are a bit awkward to control and doesn't look as cool as the PlayStation controllers. The PlayStation controllers set the standards for controllers, and they are truly iconic and perfect in every way. PlayStation also has better exclusives, whether it's Jak and Daxter or the Insomniac Spider-Man games. PlayStation has it all. The only thing Xbox has that PlayStation doesn't that would make me play Xbox is Halo. Unfortunately, Microsoft hasn't licensed that out to PlayStation or the other consoles. There are rumors of a PlayStation 5 release, but nothing's confirmed. PlayStation exclusives win all around over Xbox. The presentation of the lobbies is honestly 50-50. I think Xbox 360 lobby is slightly better than PlayStation 3 lobby, but it's tied with PlayStation 4 for me. Both lobbies are incredibly solid but nothing that special. As for the intros, they are both incredibly good, but I'm leaning more towards Xbox on this section surprisingly. You've got the Xbox intro which is cool, the Xbox 360 intro which is good but not great, the Xbox One jingle which is my favorite one and I can see why they use it for all the ads. The Xbox Series X intro is also pretty good. Not as good as Xbox One but still pretty good. That doesn't mean PlayStation doesn't have great intros. The PlayStation intro is classic and nostalgic. The PlayStation 2 intro of course which has been used for memes and many videos online. The PlayStation 3 intro is also solid. Not great but solid. The PlayStation 4 intro is also great and soothes you as soon as you turn it on. I think the Xbox has the better intros, but it's not about the intro, it's about the gameplay. And in my honest opinion, PlayStation is not only easier, but also a lot more fun. The exclusives are better. The overall presentation is better and is just overall a much better video game system than Xbox and is a lot more creative and ambitious. While I do think Xbox has great games and is incredibly nostalgic especially when it comes to the intros, it lacks in a lot of other areas that hold it back from being as good as PlayStation, and also the name is just better. Like when I think video games, I think PlayStation. The name is just a lot more creative and really makes you excited to play video games. Xbox is kind of a generic name. I mean, come on, Xbox. It's literally just taking a letter and a word and mushing them together. It doesn't really scream creativity like PlayStation does. Even Nintendo's consoles have a lot more creative names. The PlayStation set the standard for all consoles, and it, in my opinion, is the best video game system of all time and easily better than Xbox, and that is why I think PlayStation is better than Xbox. Anyways guys, what do you think? Let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you guys later.